Alright guys, what we have going on here is melting the butter. I got my ingredients. What you want to do with your snapper is, or any fish, salmon, whatever it's like this or dark or discolored, you got your skin down. Take a little bit of this butter, pour it over a little bit on the fish, like such. And here we go. Leave the rest on the pan. Go ahead and season your fish. I'm going to use a little dill weed. I also got pepper. You could use lemon pepper if you want, or you can improvise and use. I put a little salt on the fish, get a little flavor. I'm going to go ahead and set this to broil. Let's see here. Broil. Where are you at? Broil. Okay. Go ahead and set this for about 18 minutes there. I'm going to go ahead and take some lemon juice. Put it on there like such. Just a little bit there. Okay. Got the lemon, got it flavored up. And go ahead and pop it in the oven here. As you can see, it's in the oven there. While that's doing, I'm going to go ahead and chop up some zucchini. Lost a piece. I need a bigger cutting board, is the problem. Alright, basically we got the zucchini sliced up like that. I'm going to go ahead and throw that in the butter. Such. Got the zucchini in there. Throwing a little bit of, I lost a piece. I got one more little piece there. Got it on medium heat. I'm going to throw in a little bit of pepper in there. A little garlic powder. Up high. I'm going to add a little bit of onion to it. I'm going to chop an onion up for you guys. Take the skin off. A lot of skin on it. What I do, you could do it two ways. You could either slit the middle of it, put a little slice the middle of it, or cut it in half and take the skin off. I'd like to just go like this. Rotate the knife like that. Go ahead and take the skin off like this. Just comes right off like this. See that? Coming out. Like, thing is, I didn't. Okay, there we go. What it is I didn't chop the top off. There we go. Now we're in business. Okay, got my onion there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and chop it. I'm going to go ahead and chop it again down here, this way, like this. I'm going to put the fat side, this side down, the skin to me, come at an angle, slice it 3 times. I got onion cut like this. It's going to look like this, shaped like this. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in the pan. I'm going to do the same thing, the fat side down, this side down, skin to me. Come like this. Boom, 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 and doom. Go ahead and throw that in there. We'll go finish off it one more time. Like that. Okay. Now we're looking like this. We got the onion in there, the zucchini in there. This is doing it fresh for the guy that wanted me to show me fresh, how to do things fresh. And flip it. Lost a few onions there. Coming along nicely. Got squash and onions in there. And I got basil. Boom. You can use fresh basil. The basil is fresh. It's dried, but close to fresh. But it was wilted, and they had bad basil at the store at Walmart. I was out of luck, so I ended up having to get this basil. It smells good. Love the smell of basil, man. Lost a couple onions when I flipped it, but it ain't that much. If you do, you could add a little onion powder in there. I put onion and garlic powder, bring in a little onion powder. Boop, boop, boop. Add a little bit more pepper. I got onions and squash in there. You know what? I'm going to throw a little basil in there, like this. Look at that, guys. Basil. Give it some aromatic flavor, fragrance. Damn it. Lost another onion. My flipping skills aren't the greatest. I'm going to add a little butter in there, spray. There we go. The dill weed away. I could go ahead and chop another onion up like this. Take the onion, slice it this way, that side down. Go ahead and break half of it off. Put a little bit more onion in there. And you know what, guys? I even have a little bit more zucchini. I'm going to do a little more zucchini. Or it looks like zucchini, but it's yellow squash. There's different varieties of squash. There's acorn squash, spaghetti squash, and acorn spaghetti, and two others or three other kinds of squashes. You can this is yellow squash. I'm gonna add 6 more little pieces in there. Alrighty. Go ahead and flip the pan again. You don't have to just do it like that. Incorporate the flavors. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and smells good. Check on the fish. Fish is coming along. Fish is like coming along pretty nice. Snapper, broiled snapper. Add a little more salt in there. A little flavor. It's about salt. Not enough pepper. And then I got bread here. The idea is I was getting Hawaiian rolls. You could take some margarine, butter, put it on, spread it on the bread, serve it with your vegetables and your fish. Let me get a plate. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when it's done. So, well, I'm going to keep going with the video here. You guys don't like when I shut off the video. Sometimes you could add water to speed up the cooking process and cover the pan. It just depends on your application, what you're cooking there. I'll shut this up. If you want, you could even add a little crushed red pepper to spice it up a little bit, like this. Crushed red pepper. Bam, bam, bam. Spice it up a little bit. The plate here. Put the butter back. I like to be organized and clean and not, you know. Got my plate here. Fish is smelling delicious. Got my squash going and my onions with the basil. It smells really good, guys. Onions, basil, and squash. Fish is almost done. What I'm going to do at this point is go ahead and take a little of the basil and garnish the side of the plate like that. Fish is almost done. You could also it doesn't close. Put the basil. Mom's got cilantro. You can even use a little lettuce in there if you want. You know what? I might even add a little lettuce in there because it's going bad. What's that? Lettuce is going bad, so I'm going to use a little bit of iceberg lettuce. Why not? Add a little bit of that in the pan. There, a little iceberg lettuce, kind of like cabbage. So you got a little. The rest is going in the trash. It's bad. I'm going to throw this. Actually, I'm going to keep the onion and save the squash. So right now I lost 2 pieces of squash in there. Look at how uniform I cut these. See, you got to cut them even, and I did do that. See. And give it another. You can even add shrimp in this if you want. There we go. Smells good, guys. Basil in there. Of course, fresh would be better. Came with a sheath, protective cover, sheath. Got my plate already. Turn the heat down to low. Basically done. Get your little slotted spoon, or not a meat fork, but here. Let me take this spoon here. Come around here. Give it a little bit of a spread out, so it cooks evenly. My onions are sweating and browning a little bit. Looks good, guys. That one's kind of thick, that piece. Come here, you little bastard. Flip it over. And we're grooving and moving, guys. I'm going to actually boost the heat up a little bit, because it's almost done. Kind of make it happy. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and take a piece of bread, or you could use wine rolls or homemade bread or sourdough or whatever, raisin bread, whatever the hell you want, even rye bread, pumpernickel, whatever you want, poppy seed. Go ahead and take a little bread, throw it in there. I'm going to throw that away, that's ugly. Presentation is everything. Pretty soon the fish is going to be done. Oh, there you go. Throw bread in there, a little crispy bread. Get you some butter. Actually, I got some spray. I can't believe it's not butter. Put a little spray on that bread. It's already butter in there. The stuff's cooking in butter. Fish is done. turn the heat off now. Vegetables are done. Look at that, guys. Plate up the vegetables. Delicate. Look at that. That's tough. Got my vegetables dished up. Flip over the bread. There we go. A little green from the vegetables. I'm going to take my fish out. Get me a... Got me a spatula. Don't want to overdo it. Fish is done. Snapper. Got the snapper ready. Take out. I'll show you guys. Look at that, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Go ahead and down here like that. Go ahead and dish it up like that. You could take some of the... Look at that beautiful snapper. You could actually take some of that juice, put it over the snapper like that, make it juicy. Snapper. And I got my vegetables. Go ahead and transfer here. Look at that, guys. Vegetables and snapper. I got my toast right there. Boom. Enjoy.